गणपते नमः।
So guys, MBD is repaired. Okay, so now let's check the display. Okay, take MBD. MBD is on, taking good amp. Now you see the display. 7-way problem has been solved. Okay. Hello, welcome to Adit 111 YouTube channel. This one is Dell LA-9104P motherboard, means Dell 3521 motherboard. And this motherboard problem is, see guys, I'll show you. See, when we connect DC supply, let's take 0.011 amp, means standby is okay. But when we trick power button, see, power button trick light glow, and you can see on the DC is taking only 112 amp. And if we are checking with the speaker, let's check, connect the speaker and check. See, trick MBD. Now wait for the beep sound. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 beep. Here again. Okay, 7 beep issue in this motherboard, and this MBD is taking very low amp. So today I will show you how to solve this type of issue. Okay, so first we will check the voltages what we are getting. As we know, our MBD is getting on and properly triggering, means our 3 volt 5 volt is okay. But for the confirmation I will show you the all voltages. Okay, I have put the CMOS battery. Okay, again see, when we trig motherboard, see on the DC supply is taking 0.112 amp, only 112 amp. Okay, so first we will check the MOSFET switching, first MOSFET and second MOSFET. This one is the first MOSFET. You can see the gate voltage is 8.19, means first MOSFET is switching properly, and you can see the second MOSFET is also switching properly, means our 19 volt line is properly working. Okay, now in this board 3 volt 5 volt comes before switch on. So I'm gonna show you on the coil, directly on the capacitor. See, 5 volt is available. Now 3 volt coil, you can see 3 volt is also available. Okay, now when we press power button, let's check the voltages what we are getting. Embedded trig, you can see the amp, it's 0.112 or sometime 111. Okay, now let's check the supplies what we are getting. First I'm gonna show you the PCA supply. You can see it's 1.06 and another side 1.03. okay, means PCS coil is having good supply. Now the RAM one, it's 1.5. now the 1.8, see 1.8 voltage is also okay. Okay, and now it's VCCSA 1.0 line. See, it's also getting 0.90 volts. Now let's check the VRM coil supply PL701. See, it's 0, and the GFX core, see, one more supply coil, it's also having 0 volt. Means every coil having supply except two coils, PL701 and PL700. Okay, these two coils having no supply. Now let's check the VS line of this board is okay or not. Okay, so this is the VS MOSFETs run voltage means. Okay, so embedded trig, you can see input side having 5 volt. Now the output side is also having 5 volt. You can check the gate voltage is also having good voltage, 19 volt. Okay, see 3 volt coil, 3 volt VS MOSFET input side and the output side having same voltage. Okay, it also passes. Now the PCH one 3.3, see 3.3. okay, both side having good voltage. Now the 1.5 means RAM run voltage, one side 1.5, another side 1.5 is also good. Now the other one 1.5 and again 1.5 means all run voltage are okay in this board. But right now the condition of this board is all coils having supply, but VRM coil means PL701 having no supply. So we will check the requirements of this IC first, that what we are getting, enable signal is available or not, power is available or not in this board. Okay, so open its schematic, search PU700 VRM IC. Pin number 21 and 22 is its VDD 5 volt. Okay, 32 pin IC. So pin number 21 and 22 is 8, 9, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I am checking directly on the register. Okay, on both sides. Oh, I forgot to connect it home. I am checking on the register. Okay, see 5 volt is available on pin number 21. Now pin number 22 is also available. Okay, means having power to this IC. Now let's check its enable, data clock and alert signals are available or not in this IC. Okay, so before we are on, okay, enable signal, we will check its data clock is available or not. Its data clock is on pin number 5, 3 and 4 is alert. Okay, 3, 4, 5 and pin number 2 is its VR on, means it's enable. So first we will check on pin number 3. I am checking on the pad 1, 2, 3. See, it's having 1.06 means 1.05 good supply. Now pin number 4 and 5, no? 5. See, 1.06 having same voltage. Now 4, see 1.6 means data clock and alert all having 1.05 supply. See, MBD is strict. Okay, MBD is strict. We are checking on the on condition. Okay, we are checking on in the on condition. Now let's check its enable pin, means VR on is coming or not. It's pin number 2, 1 and 2. Here is the pad, you can see. Okay, having 3 volt means VR on is coming on this IC, but you can see on the coil, check on the coil, we are getting no voltages. Okay, we are getting no voltage. Let's check its BST line, means boot line. What supplies we are getting, is this activating or not? Pin number 16 connected with pin number 16. Okay, so 8 was 16. This is the register. See, 4.8, another side 4.8, capacitor side also available, one side, other side 0, means this IC is unable to now boost the supply. So first we will replace this IC and check what's happened. Okay, so wait. So guys, you can see I have replaced this IC. This one is the older IC. Okay, and this one is the new IC I have put it. So let's check the supply again, that we are getting or not. Okay, now let's take the MBD. See, light on, same amp again taking same amp. Now let's check the coil supply. See, it's not available. Okay, is not available. Okay, see VR on, let's check the VR on is available or not. See, VR on is also okay. Now the data clock, see, data clock, all are available, but this IC is unable to release its supply, no vCore supply. So guys, I will show you the RTC section is okay or not. Okay, I will also show that. Okay, so let's remove this and let's check the RTC. Okay, this is the RTC diode. Okay, now see on the DSO I put the probe. Wait, see on the DSO. Okay, when I trim, see the slope, means our RTC section is also good. See the supply 3.06 with a proper slope, means our RTC section is also good. Let's check the communication between PCH and IO is available or not. Okay, so open IO. It's UE1. UE1. Okay, UE1. See guys, this MBD is getting on, means NBS on, RSM reset, EC reset, all are okay, but I will show you only the S3, S4 and the S5 signal is okay or not in this board. Okay, so where is S3, S4, S5?
S3 6 number pin, S5 14 number pin.
Okay, pin number 6 is S3. Okay, so 5 and this one is 6. Okay, now let's take the MBD. See, wait. It's come and gone. Wait, check for the ground. 5 and 6. Oh, it's gone. 5 and 6. Okay, again I trick this MBD. See, S3 come and gone. Okay, S3 come and gone. Okay, now the S4,
14, S5 14.
S5 pin number 14. Okay, pin number 14, 5, 10, 15, and this one is the pad. I'm checking on the pad of pin number 14. See, again it's coming and gone, means S5 is also coming and gone. Okay, now S4 PMSLP S4, search it. On pin number 127 it's connected, pin number 127 of IO. Okay, pin number 127 of IO. Okay, this one is 96, 128. Let's take the MBD and check. See, it's also coming and gone. Okay, so guys, in this board every coils having good voltage except VRM. Okay, PCH also na sending S3, S4, S5 to na IO. Okay, but it's unable to na hold this supply. Okay, and the VRM having no voltage. VRM IC enable is to na available. VR on, data clock, all are available, but this IC is unable to release its supply. In this board guys, I would like to tell you, see, PCH is not faulty, CPU is not faulty, all BIOS are okay, EC BIOS and one this BIOS 1 MB and the 4 MB BIOS, all are okay. Okay, in this board no chips are faulty. Okay, BIOS okay, CPU okay, PCH okay, and IO is also okay. So guys, tell me the reason why we are not getting our vCore supply. Okay, thank you.